In the tumultuous landscape of 17th-century England, religious strife was a prevailing theme that fueled political unrest and conspiracy. Amidst this backdrop, the Gunpowder Plot of 1605 emerged as a defining moment, showcasing the lengths to which some were willing to go to challenge the established order. Led by a group of disillusioned Catholics, including the infamous Guy Fawkes, the plot aimed to alter the course of history by assassinating King James I and destabilizing the Protestant regime. However, their plans were thwarted by a stroke of luck and the vigilance of the authorities, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of history. Introduction. The early 17th century was a period of significant religious and political upheaval in England. Following the English Reformation, the country was deeply divided between Catholics and Protestants, with tensions often erupting into violence and persecution. It was against this backdrop that the Gunpowder Plot unfolded, seeking to challenge the Protestant dominance and restore Catholicism to its former glory. 2. Religious tensions in England. The religious divide in England was not merely theological but deeply intertwined with politics and power. Catholics, who remained loyal to the Pope, faced discrimination and persecution under Protestant monarchs who sought to consolidate their authority and suppress dissent. The penal laws imposed severe restrictions on Catholics, leading to a sense of alienation and resentment within the community. 3. Motives behind the plot. The conspirators behind the Gunpowder Plot were driven by a potent mix of religious zeal and political grievance. Frustrated by the continued marginalization of Catholics and the erosion of their rights, they saw the assassination of King James I as a necessary step towards restoring the Catholic faith to its rightful place in England. Theirs was a desperate bid to overturn the Protestant establishment and usher in a new era of religious tolerance. IV. Planning and execution of the plot. The meticulous planning and execution of the Gunpowder Plot showcased the determination and ingenuity of its conspirators. Led by Robert Catesby, a charismatic Catholic nobleman, the group devised a daring plan to obliterate the heart of the English government by detonating barrels of gunpowder concealed beneath the House of Lords during the state opening of Parliament. Guy Fawkes, a seasoned soldier with expertise in explosives, was tasked with guarding the cache of gunpowder and igniting the fuse at the appointed hour. Versus discovery of the plot. Despite their careful preparations, the conspirators' plans were unraveled by a stroke of luck. An anonymous letter, delivered to a prominent Catholic peer, Lord Monteagle, warned him to stay away from Parliament on November 5, citing grave danger. Sensing the gravity of the situation, Lord Monteagle promptly forwarded the letter to the authorities, who launched a thorough investigation. Their search led them to the cellar beneath the House of Lords, where they discovered Guy Fawkes standing guard over the concealed barrels of gunpowder. V. Capture and fate of the conspirators. The discovery of Guy Fawkes and his cache of explosives marked the unraveling of the Gunpowder Plot. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Fawkes and his comrades were swiftly apprehended and subjected to interrogation and torture. Under duress, they divulged the details of their conspiracy, implicating their co-conspirators and leaders, including Robert Catesby. In the ensuing trials, the conspirators were found guilty of high treason and sentenced to death by hanging, drawing, and quartering. 7. Commemoration and legacy. Although the Gunpowder Plot was foiled, its legacy endured in the collective memory of the nation. In the years that followed, November 5 became synonymous with Guy Fawkes Night, a commemorative tradition marked by bonfires, fireworks, and the burning of effigies representing Guy Fawkes. The event served as a stark reminder of the fragility of power and the enduring struggle for religious and political freedom in England. 8. Conclusion. The discovery of the Gunpowder Plot of 1605 was a watershed moment in English history, serving as a stark reminder of the perils of religious extremism and political conspiracy. It underscored the importance of vigilance and the rule of law in safeguarding the democratic institutions that form the bedrock of society. While the events of that fateful night may have faded into the annals of history, the spirit of resistance and resilience they embodied continues to resonate to this day. Unique FAQs. Why did the conspirators choose to target the Houses of Parliament? 1. The Houses of Parliament symbolized the seat of political power in England, making it an ideal target for the conspirators seeking to destabilize the government and effect political change. How did the discovery of the Gunpowder Plot impact the perception of Catholics in England? 1. The discovery of the plot led to a renewed wave of anti-Catholic sentiment in England, with Catholics facing increased persecution and suspicion in the aftermath of the failed conspiracy. Was Guy Fawkes the mastermind behind the Gunpowder Plot? 1. While Guy Fawkes played a prominent role in the execution of the plot, he was not its mastermind. 1. Robert Catesby was the principal architect of the conspiracy, with Fawkes serving as one of his trusted lieutenants. What measures were put in place to prevent future conspiracies after the Gunpowder Plot? 1. In the wake of the Gunpowder Plot, the English government implemented stringent security measures to prevent future conspiracies, including increased surveillance and the establishment of a network of informants. How did the Gunpowder Plot contribute to the shaping of modern British identity? 1. The Gunpowder Plot became ingrained in the national psyche as a symbol of resilience and the enduring struggle for freedom and democracy. 1. It continues to be commemorated annually, serving as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and civic responsibility.